Well, welcome to the Daily Wander. We're out tonight to do another paddle on Piledriver Slough, the other half of what we did a little bit last week. Hopefully the water is going to be good. It looks real high. There is a little bit of smoke in today. Not quite as bright sunshine, but every day is a good day for a paddle here on the Daily Wander. Something a little bit different now about paddling Piledriver Slough, at least the bottom half. In the last few years, they did a major road project out on the highway, and as a result of that they needed gravel, so they have dredged a fairly large gravel pit, which is then subsequently backed up with water from Piledriver Slough. So basically we've got to paddle across this little bit of a gravel pit before we actually get out on Piledriver Slough, where if we turn right, it's about a mile of floating, gentle floating, down to the Tanana River. And if we turn left, it's about roughly a mile of paddling upstream, that mighty 1 mile an hour current we've got, until we get back to the junction with Moose Creek, which is where we left off the video last time. So we're going to do a little paddling across here. This is kind of new and different, but it's kind of fun nonetheless to have a little different place to launch the boat from, so that we're not skiing down a steep bank to get in to Moose Creek. We've run into a bit of an obstacle. I think it's probably due to the extreme high water we're working with here. We've got a log that's completely across the slough. So I'm going to have to get up there and do a little manipulation and see if I can push it out of the way. And if for some reason that doesn't work, then we'll pick the low end and just see if we can scoot the kayak over the top. So that wasn't a very long paddle from the new ability to get here, but we're to the first little junction here that, with this extremely high water, looks like it's just an extension of the slough now. But what this actually is this is normally a very clear water flowing stream that comes from some natural springs that are up here a little ways, and typically the water is absolutely clear and you can actually watch the grayling as they swim under you past the boat. Now, well, it's kind of got a milky green color to it, and we're finding no restrictions to getting up this right now. So we'll go explore. This is a little bit different. Haven't seen it this high ever. Usually this is kind of a fun little, try to follow the deepest part of the little stream coming in. I guess today we just get a little wider path to travel. So we turned up one of the little channels that I've never been able to get up to, but unfortunately we have got a tree across this one that, well, it's just not going to happen. So we'll turn around, continue our exploration. Looks like one of the issues that I've had with this A6500, which I'm using today, that I've done in the past, and I guess I should have been a little bit more diligent about what I was doing, but looks like I've got the old low battery warning. So we'll see if we can conserve some battery here so that we can keep documenting this end of the slough. And if we can't, well, thanks for coming to the Daily Wander. I'd flip the camera around, but I'm worried about the battery. So I'll just leave you with some views of coming out of this little channel, which does have clear water. So we can go explore a little bit more where the murky water is. Well, the other day, as you saw, we just plain ran out of battery. So we're doing our little exploration of the bottom half of Piledriver Slough. So we're back today. Thought we had found a little different solution to things, and realized I'd left the adapter for the microphone to the iPhone at home. So I happen to have two cameras with me today, which that's just kind of how things roll. Never know, I might see some wildlife, so I've got my good camera with me. So I'm actually recording audio into the good camera, while at the same time filming on the Sony RX100 Mark VI. And then I guess later I'll just have a little bit more work to put those two pieces together. Creative solutions, I guess, like I need a checklist or something so I don't forget things. But we're gonna paddle up the other side of Piledriver Slough, back up to Moose Creek today, kind of where we left off a couple videos ago and we're gonna do last time till that dead battery issue happened. So come along here on the Daily Wander, where today we're doing a little bit of paddling on the interior streams and lakes of Alaska. I've really never seen the water as high as we are experiencing today. And a couple days ago, as we kind of go up this little part, normally this kind of channels down just a little bit. There's never a strong current. There's definitely a channeling of the water. And the spruce trees I'm seeing on the side, they're usually 2 or 3 feet above the water level because they're up on the banks. So my guess is that we're probably 2 or 3 feet higher than normal right now. It makes paddling up the slough pretty simple. Coming back down, I think we're going to have to paddle because by watching the surface of the water, I am just not seeing much in the way of a current down there, though there is going to be one. You can see it when you look at the weeds and various stuff that's kind of tied up in the shoreline. But yeah, this is actually quite nice. Quite nice. It's almost a semi-stagnant body of water, which is just a little bit different here. So I've mentioned a couple times already, I know it's probably sounding a little repetitive, but with the water so high, I'm actually on a little side channel. We've never really been able to get up in here and explore, simply because the water's always been too low to get a boat in here without getting out and wading. But this channel is actually, well, it's kind of interesting to go down. I'm probably still in about 3 feet of water. So we'll just have to see how far we can go up this channel, and it might just improve our opportunity to see some wildlife. Haven't seen much of anything today. It is somewhat the middle of the day, so not the most active time. But we'll continue paddling. One never knows. Always finding surprises as we go. Well, we're back to the mixing of the brown water and the little clearer water. So the brown water coming down from Moose Creek, clear water coming up, or actually down from Piledriver. So we've kind of completed the paddle of the bottom part of Piledriver. Only thing to note really today is high water, real easy paddle upstream. Usually there's about 2 little choke points that happen where Well, you just got to work a lot harder to get through, and today it was like paddling on a lake. So, nice paddle. You can hear some of the traffic in the background possibly. So we're gonna float our way back down, but I think this completes our little exploration of Piledriver Slough and Moose Creek. Beautiful day. Any day on the water is a good day, at least in my opinion. Until next time, thanks for coming along on the Daily Wander.